Hello, water signs. So I'm just get straight to it. Um, the initial energy that I pulled for you guys for the month of May was the Seven of Swords, the Queen of Cups, and the Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck here. So, um, with this energy, I don't know, like pretty much I got that something is going to be exposed during May surrounding a mother. And I feel like it could be your mother, or for some of you, like the mother of your child, or you're the mother of someone's child. Um, for some of you, I'm hearing like your ex is gonna find out that you are dating someone new from your mother because she done basically told on you. Like maybe she still has a relationship with your ex. It could be an ex-husband, it could be an ex-wife, it doesn't matter. She has some type of bond, maybe even some type of love still for this person. And maybe going behind your back, and it like honestly might be driving you crazy, like to the point where you don't even want to tell your mama nothing no more. Like you don't want to talk to her and tell her as much anymore. For some of you. For others of you, she's just going around the family telling all of your business, like your mama telling all of your business. I mean, from birth to present day, she is telling all of your business to any, and it's crazy because it's to anybody that'll listen. It don't even have to be an ex. It's to anybody that will listen to her. For some of you, you may not even have a good relationship with your mother. For others of you, if you already didn't have a good relationship with your mother, it may take a turn for the better. For others of you, it's going to take a turn for the even worse. Like, and for some of you, you've already felt this coming. Like, you've seen little signs and synchronicities. For some of you, you may have to completely cut your mother off with this Queen of Swords here. Yeah, confirmation. Yep, you're going in a new direction. For some of y'all might not even be talking to your mother as much. You might not want to. For some of you, you may need to check your Chiron. You may have a water placement in your Chiron. Yeah, it was something that she said that changed your mind, changed your mood, changed your direction of how you wanted to communicate with her, what you wanted to communicate with her. Um, for some of you, you about to find out your mama been talking shit about you around your kids, or has been talking about your situation with the ex, or maybe even a financial situation, maybe how you've been going through burdens or even past burdens. Like for some of y'all, the shit that she's talking about ain't even recent. It's not even new. It's not even new. For others of you, she telling anybody who will listen about your ex that's up around on you. Shit, she might be telling people, especially if it is an ex that she's in communication with, like especially like if you have a son with this person, she might be telling this person that you are dating or you're thinking about dating. um I mean, shit, she could be telling your daddy too, but I don't know, whoever this person is, they can't hold water, and it's gonna have you in your head, or it has already had you in your head. For some of you, yeah, this definitely was an ex-husband. Or for some of you, you have a new husband or a potential that will be your new husband. And for some of y'all, she's actually jealous, even if she's still with your daddy. Like, honestly. For others of you, you're thinking about getting back out there and getting back to dating. Like, you may have recovered and done some healing work when it comes to being in a relationship. For others of you being outside of a relationship, you may have been in a commitment, a long-term commitment at some point, and it ended, and you were kind of scarred from that. Like, you might have been getting a little, peen here or there, a little punani here or there, but yeah, it wasn't something that you really took serious. But I feel like now you're in a mindset where you're stronger, where I feel like you would be able to handle a long-term relationship, um quote unquote, like that, is what I'm hearing. So for some of you, you may have already been having this conversation with someone already, and it may have been stressing you out. Like, damn, like, the vibe is good, like, what we do in the bedroom is good or whatever, but am I really ready for, like, that whole thing of I'm claiming somebody, I quote unquote have someone to answer to, type of thing. For some of you, you were in an open relationship with someone, um where pretty much y'all was doing y'all own thing when y'all weren't together, but when y'all were together, y'all were together. um and for some of you, that ended. Yeah, for some of you, you could have been waiting on that person to commit to you too, and it never happened. Yeah, it broke your heart. You might have left this person behind, or they left you behind. For some of you, for some of y'all left somebody behind that y'all shouldn't have left behind. Y'all left somebody out in the cold. Especially with that Ten of Swords energy we saw at the beginning, like, especially if you were being spiteful, or if the person was being spiteful. Now put the energy where it goes, because I could be saying one thing, and for your situation, it could be the opposite. um for some of you, you've been displaced from family. You may have been adopted, and or one of your relatives is, and you may end up finding um the other part of your family, or like, let's say one of your parents is adopted, or both of your parents are adopted, but you're their biological child. um they may not have thought to go that deep in research or in genealogy, things like that. Some of you, it just might be you're finding ancestors' names, their property. For some of you, even their items, their things. um you're discovering, for some of you, that you have the same name as an ancestor, and you didn't know that you were named for them. For some of you, you need to take a spiritual bath as well, or maybe even take some offerings to your ancestors' graves if you can. For others of you, if you cannot make it to their graves, maybe put like a flower pot, or like, if you don't have like a house, if you have an apartment, get like a plant for them, specifically for them, and take care of it real good. Get like an easy plant, like a bamboo plant, or a pothos. For some of y'all, cactus, because that might be easier for you. um some of y'all need to take some spiritual baths, though, for real, for real. um if you can get to your ancestors' actual grave site, or maybe to the house where they are stored. And what I mean by house that they are stored at, like, let's say like your father is still, his ashes are still with your mother, something like that. I feel like there's some type of blockage as well for you financially, like you've been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, and nothing has shaken yet. I feel like it's definitely about to. I do feel like you're going to have a victory in something. For some of you, you're going to be able to restore a relationship that was torn down in the past and start fresh. I'm hearing Healing Time by Heather Headley. For some of you, you may build a stronger relationship with your ancestors, with your spirits. Um, and a lot of blessings may start flooding through and flooding in from that. For some of you, you're going to start taking what they've been telling you, possibly in divinations, whether you've been paying for them or not. You're going to start taking what they have been saying to you more seriously, um, even if what they told you was old or is old by now. If you never did it, it may be time to start doing it, because like that looks really good. Like I feel like many of you may have been in hermit mode for a nice little while. Again, for some of you, you could have separated from family, just because the dynamic could have been so toxic at one time. Yeah, you needed time to yourself to recover. For some of you, you need to walk away from your mama because, like, she's giving you the wrong advice in how to handle something, maybe even concerning your children. Um, and it may not be that you need to walk away from her, but maybe not get into a debate with her. It could be about how you're raising your children, how you're handling a certain situation with them. Now, for others of you, you do need to listen because you're being the toxic one. However, I feel like a lot of what you're experiencing with your own children to a degree is either a direct result of your own childhood and how she may have been in your past, you know? Um, for others of you, you may get some unfortunate news about your mother. She may be ill, she may be ailing, she may have passed suddenly. For others, for some of you, this already happened. Um, like let's say she's sick, and you say, "Well, I'll go to the hospital a little bit later." Don't wait later. Do it right then when you're thinking about it. Don't wait. Oh, I'm tired. I'm tired. Do it right then, because you will regret it later. And I'm just gonna be blunt and honest with you and tell you that. Like, stop putting things off. Everything won't be able to be put off, um, or done later. Some things need immediate action. Some of you are working through childhood traumas as well. You're realizing that you're a loner because your mother made you a loner, or your parents made you a loner. You're some of you are going to have an epiphany, um, or many epiphanies during May, and it's really going to point back to the fact that you may have had a toxic mama. Um, for some of you, there is going to be certain information, because the Hermit card is a Virgo card. Virgo is ruled by Mercury. If it didn't come out during Mercury retrograde, it's going to come out now, like after the fact. Some of you may be getting messages in your dreams. So, um, hold on, y'all. You may be getting messages in your dreams. Hold on. My bad, y'all. My niece was texting me. Whatever is exposed in these dreams or just what is exposed in general, you'll be able to bounce back from. However, it's going to be a major shock with this tower card. For some of you, this is a tower that needs to happen. Maybe this is a surprise and a shock in abundance that's coming for you. Um, Something maybe that you were owed since a child for some of y'all. Hold on, y'all, my bad. Okay. Um, I feel like this is something you will be able to bounce back from. For some of you, this has to do with a relationship. It could be with a significant other. Now, whether you're male or female, you put the energy where it goes. Yeah, confirmation about your dreams. So yeah, something could have come out in your dreams, or you could have gotten a warning in your dreams, or you're going to get a warning in your dreams. For some of you, you're getting a warning about a significant other coming into your life. I feel like it's the person of your dreams. Hi. I feel like it's the person of your dreams. Like, share, and subscribe if you're new here. I welcome you in and I welcome you here. Um, for some, sir, this is not the time. Excuse my cat, y'all. He likes to make random cameos and just walk through our little space here. Anyway, some of y'all could be dealing with their Aries because that is definitely an Aries that just did the little walkthrough. And again, that's that Tower card energy. So just as quick as you might have dreamed it or thought it up, it may suddenly appear. For some of you, this person is you may have a mother or a grandmother on the other side who's been nudging at you to really get serious about sitting down and praying for what you want out of your life, and out of a person, out of a long-term partner. Some of y'all haven't done that. Like, you're too in a state where you feel like you have to keep moving and doing other things. Um, and you're really holding yourself back from the blessings that you could have. Some of y'all have dreams that you desire, and it's not only within love but in abundance and finances, because we did just have the Empress card out behind the Seven of Cups. There's an abundance that you desire. There's a greatness, there's a certain level that you want to be at, and you hold yourself back from being at that level. For some of you, even if it is a relationship, you hold yourself back from having it. You do. And you really don't have to. For some of you, you need to get more in harmony with your dreams. It's not something that's meant to stay in your mind. If you're thinking about it, if it's on your heart heavy and it won't go away, that means you're supposed to do something with it. If it keeps coming up in readings, if you keep hearing it from random people, that means you're supposed to be doing something with that. For some of you, there is a past partner. For some of you, this is a past life partner. Hold on, y'all. Hey, love. Give me 1 second, y'all. Okay, we back. My bad, y'all. But stop holding yourself back. Like, you're really supposed to live out your dreams. For some of you, like, this shit has been eating at you for quite some time. Whatever this is, for some of you, it's a house. For others of you, it's a business. For some of you, you need to start a new job. Some of y'all need to start a nonprofit. Like, you done been through some struggles, but you also know some shit. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all need to write a book. Flat out. You need to put some of that knowledge on paper and spread that shit to the world. Like, that's the whole point. That was the whole point of you experiencing it. Yes, it was for your own personal character building, but it was so that shit, some of y'all is meant to save other people's lives. And no, it doesn't mean that you gotta be a doctor. No, you ain't gotta I don't know, like be a therapist or a surgeon, a neurosurgeon or nothing like that. But shit, fuck it. If you are, I bet you damn good at it. I bet you damn good at it. Like, some of y'all are meant to be pioneers in doing something. You just haven't done it yet. Like, and it's really the time. Like, if you don't do it no other year, baby, do it this year. Like, really take that risk. Like, if you gonna risk it all on somebody else, right? You being in a relationship with them, you mixing up your energy with them, because you know sometimes you being in a relationship and a bond with somebody will throw off and block your own blessings. You feel me? That's, to me, that's risking it all. Shit, you know. But if you're gonna risk it on you. If you're gonna take the 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 chance, take that chance on you. And I feel like some of you are going to take that chance. I feel like others of you, you have no choice but to take that chance. Some of you already took the chance and you've been waiting on like the results, if that makes sense. And I feel like they're not too far out. So just be a little bit more patient. Just be a little bit more patient. That's all they need. For some of you, this is going to happen, or there's an abundance, a manifestation that's going to reveal itself within, I say, anywhere from the next 7 days to a month. For some of you, this is a bigger blessing, so it's going to come within the next, I say, month to a year. This may be something that you see the results as you go, little by little. Um, Especially with this Ace of Coins here, this definitely could be a huge investment or a wise investment. This could be something that you either inherited, um, or were gifted. For some of you, y'all just saved for this. Especially with this Four of Pentacles back here, like, Spirit put it on your mind, on your heart to save your money. And for some of you, that's the message. You need to start saving your money because you have something else that's coming that you're going to need this money for, use this money for. For some of you, it's surrounding your children or a child. For some of you, this is concerning your own inner child. Remember, we were talking about that childhood healing that you could have been doing. There could be a conversation that happens between you and a family member, you and one of your parents, that brings all of this up and shakes all of this up within you, that gets you going on a journey. For some of you, that conversation could propel you further into or directly into a spiritual journey. Like, you might look at life completely different. And for some of you, it may be that your mama been lying about her life, or at least a certain part of her life, your whole life, or her whole life, and she might be finally telling you the truth about it now. For some of you, it's because you're spiritual and you've worked on yourself. You've done certain healings on yourself. You speak certain affirmations over yourself. And by you doing this over you, it's healing her too, but indirectly, if that makes sense. Like, you healing you is healing everybody, if that makes sense. And I know that you didn't ask for that, but I feel like you were the strongest one in the family that could do it. Like, you came in as the wonder child. Now, some of y'all didn't always use that energy for what it was supposed to be used for, but for others of you, you did. And even if you didn't always use it for the most wise and best ways you could, um, I feel like some of you are making huge changes in your lives. Some of you are finding out that a significant other has been lying to you about a child. For some of you, this child could have special needs. For some of you, whoever this person is, they may not even like your baby. Or if you have multiple children and, like, let's say this is a step parent, like, they don't even like your baby. Or if this is your former spouse, like if this is your child's other parent, their new person doesn't like your kid. For some of you, your baby may be very outspoken, very wise, and they peep a lot of bullshit. I feel like you're gonna move forward from this person. I feel for some of y'all, I just heard within the next 6 months. Ooh, and they don't want me talking about this because my head just started hurting so bad. And what's crazy is, water signs, before I even started y'all reading, my head was pounding, 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 pounding. Some of y'all are having headaches, and part of your headaches are coming from the fact that whoever this broad is, she doing spiritual work on you. Whether you are male or female, she is doing spiritual work on you, or he is doing spiritual work on you. Even if they just up in a church house praying, no, they are doing some type of spiritual work, prayer, petition, something, something, something. They got their mojo going because they trying to control you. They trying to control you with their words. For some of you, with their sexuality as well. Like Emperor card energy here. Like, they don't want you to move forward or go anywhere with that Chariot card energy. But I feel like your spirits have already been working on you, and they're gonna move you forward anyway. Yeah, confirmation. Some of y'all are definitely with this person, or in a relationship, a commitment, something with this person. You've already had intuitive pulls. That's why your ancestors been saying pay attention to your dreams, because whoever is the shady motherfucker around you, and it's real close. I don't feel like this is somebody that you don't have contact with. No, this is somebody you have contact with on a regular. And I really get that this is somebody that you slept in a house with, you slept in a bed with, whether it's past or present. Like, yeah, you've been getting some type of intuitive nudge about this person. For some of y'all, this person smokes. They smoke weed or cigarettes or both. For some of y'all, that's not the only thing they smoke. They might lace they shit, and I'm gonna leave it at that. Because if you grown and you know what I'm talking about, you can pick up on what I'm putting down. For some of y'all, that is how they got you. Is they laced your shit too, or they laced whatever um y'all were smoking together. For some of you, when you met this person, you didn't even know that they was a junkie. You ain't know that they was a junkie. You ain't know they pop pills like they do. You ain't know they drunk like they do. You ain't know that they snort coke or whatever it is. They like that booger sugar, baby. Yeah, they like that booger sugar. They like to toot that shit straight up the nose. That's the inside of. I'm hearing the inside of their nose probably raw as fuck. For some of y'all, if you have a fire sign daddy, he hot as fuck. Whether it's a spiritual father or it's your dad who has passed on, or uncle who has passed on. For some of y'all, this is a big brother as well, or older cousin. If you're masculine or feminine, put the energy where it goes, because I feel like it applies for both. Um, that is who is helping expose this person to you. See, confirmation. Look, y'all sitting there at the lady. See, look at y'all here now. Y'all sitting here with the lady. Hearing this shit, knowing it's true, feeling it, because you've been feeling it. You've been feeling it. For some of y'all might not do any spiritual work, or you might not do much of it. That might not be your thing. You might pay other people to do it, or you might just have your few things that you do. But you've been feeling something. Like God gave everybody intuition, baby. Now, whether we choose to use it and add in discernment with that, well, that is up to us. However, everybody got that in their little book bag when we came down here to earth. So, yeah, you've been feeling evil eye on you. You've been feeling it. For some of y'all, it's every time you go home, every time you go to your parents' house, you go to your old neighborhood, or you go in a particular store. For some of y'all, it's when you go in your children's schoolhouse. For some of you, like this, if you pick up your children and your ex or their other parent picks up the children too, and both of you have an association with the people at the school, there's a bitch that work in the office or something. And I'm just gonna say it like that, especially with this Three of Pentacles here. It's a bitch that work in the office who know all of y'all business. And I don't know. For some of y'all, I almost get the sense that she runs interference between you and your ex. For others of you, I get a sense that she is hella crushing on your ex. And she been throwing evil eye at you. Like if your money been funny recently, out of nowhere, it's because of this broad. She done put up all types of offerings and shit to her ancestors and shit and different spirits. And the funny thing is, some of y'all, it's spirits you work with. That she been giving these offerings to. Now, I'm gonna explain it like this. When she's being smart, and she's only giving these offerings to her own ancestors, is hitting, right? But when she's giving these same offerings to the spirits that walk with you prosper. You hit the lottery, you get more hours at work. And I know some of y'all, it's like, yeah, I don't want more hours at work, but I want more hours at work because I like the money. I get it. But for others of you, you're getting bonuses without having to do nothing. It's random ass checks coming in the mail and deposits, and motherfuckers owed you and now they done paid you. Things like that that's coming out. And she cannot stand that. When she goes and does a divination on it, she can't stand it. She cannot stand it. This broad in the office, like, and for some of y'all, she don't even make as much money as you. And you don't even give a fuck about your ex-husband or boyfriend, or you don't give a fuck about this baby daddy, whoever this baby daddy is. You don't give a damn about him. But she give a damn about you because she want him so bad. Like, oh child. For some of you, it's because she honestly and put the energy again, y'all. Put the energy where it goes. For some of y'all, it's because she has a baby with him on the way, or a suspected baby. She wants to trap him. I say that. For some of you, there is an offer that is going to come in that is going to be extremely abundant, but it may not come from a person that you would want it to come from, or you would expect it rather to come from. And you may try and turn it down. So for example, for others of you, it's the opposite. You may have to ask someone for something, for help, for something like that. Or reach out to someone that you may have ended a cycle with, or they're going to reach out to you or offer you something. For some of y'all, it's something funny, haha, but funny like nah, haha. Nah, I'm gonna tell y'all how this is rolling, because for one group, the funny haha is like, oh, you haven't seen this handsome or beautiful person that you used to have a crush on since back in the day when y'all used to work with each other, y'all went to school with each other, whatever, what have you, lived in the same neighborhood, whatever. Y'all had a crush on each other, but y'all was too scared to even make something happen or tell each other, right? Well, you happen to be going to interview for a new job and you happen to see this person. And I feel like with this world card here, things are going to come full circle. So not only are you going to, and then there's a circle there too. And there, yay. Okay, so I feel like you're going to have a second chance at something, someone, um, in multiple ways. So it's like I'm hearing, damn, and what movie did that come from? You're getting the buddy and the booty. What movie was that? Was that the Nutty Professor or was that Two Can Play That Game? For some of y'all, the dynamic between Shantae and what was his fucking name? What was Morris Chestnut's name in that movie, y'all? I don't remember, but look up Two Can Play That Game. I think it's on Tubi, Peacock, or Amazon Prime. I don't know. Type it in Google or what have you, and they'll tell you where it's showing at. Oh, girl, I just aged myself saying that. Where it's showing at. Lord tell. Anyway, but for some of you, this person may vouch for you. Like if they were going to reject you or turn you down for this position, this job, whatever it is, I feel like this person is going to speak up and vouch for you. Um, for some of you, this could happen. This may be that you two work together. This could be a coworker that stands up for you. Um, I'm hearing someone could nominate you for something, maybe even a scholarship of some sort. Somebody could put in an application for you to receive a grant, even. But there's some type of abundance that is going to come in. For some of you, this may be your child. This may be for your child. This could have been they could be getting an award or reward. For some of you, it's because they were struggling in school. This might be an improvement, like an improvement award. I feel like they may have been working hard at something that they were struggling with that they really didn't give up about. For some of you, you may have had to invest in a tutor and it may have hurt your pockets, or you may have invested in other things, extracurricular activities, things like that. For some of y'all, it may have been extra blessings, things like, elbows, prayers, spiritual work to be done around your child, your children, to protect them, things like that. Just know it worked. Know it worked. It did. And the money is coming back to you. So whatever prayers of protection you've been praying around your children, it has worked, and it is working. Even if it cost you a pretty penny to do it. For some of y'all, your child's father is about to relocate. And he may not tell you. So I'm telling you. Yeah, he gonna be real shady about it. He's gonna be really shady about it. For some of you, he's walking away because he's starting a new family of his own. Quote unquote. I know that sounds funny, doesn't it? He already got a family with you, but he's starting a family with somebody else. That's wild, isn't it? Um, and I really feel like it's because this other person has has more money. For some of y'all, you could be a masculine listening to this. It's a chick about to leave you because dude got more money than you. You already been feeling it. For some of you, you've been praying for it. Like, girl, would you get your ass on? Like, you already been feeling stuck. Some of y'all really dead ass haven't been listening to your spirits. You need to walk away from something or someone. For some of you, it is a job, and you do need to be more independent. For some of you, it's a family situation. Some of y'all may lean very heavily on your parents. Now, for those of you who it's a reciprocal thing between you and your parents, I ain't talking to you. But for those of you who like, okay, I'm about to say it like this, and for those of you who get it, who this message is for, you know what I'm talking about. For others of you, disregard and just hold on until I get done with them, right? Look, it's some of y'all whose y'all parents is super codependent on you. And it's not like they aren't capable of getting work, finding work, even if it's like getting some type of a disability check, something like that. Um, they leaning on you real hard, and you ain't got it, boo. Whatever spirit has you focused on or directing your attention towards, you don't have it. For some of you, these are your siblings. They on your head asking you every time you get paid for a few dollars. Let me get a couple dollars. You getting a text message often, often. Some of y'all though, you haven't been confident enough to start your own business. Like, you know that you can make way more if you would put in the same amount of hours that you work at a job into your own thing. You would make the same money or more. And I really feel like it's a more type of situation, and you know that. Like, your people been telling you that for years. Whether it's you having epiphanies and conversations with people, or somebody telling you, and for some of y'all, you have had strong encouragement to do this from the spirit realm with this Knight of Swords and this High Priestess card with the Knight of Wands on top of it. Like, spirit has literally been trying to get you to go after this, to do this, but y'all acting like y'all can't see, can't hear, can't. Somebody, people just said, yes, you got CRS, you can't remember shit. Because it seems like as soon as someone tells you like what to do, how to do it, they give you the full play by play. Just because you're not confident in it, or you haven't done any research on it yet just to see, you feel like you just shrug your shoulders and then try and find something else to do because that's not what you want to hear, or that's not what you want to do. You being stubborn as hell. Like, you're really being an asshole about it. You could be way happier with your life and what's going on with it. You feel me? If you just listen to your people. That's it. That's all you gotta do. And for those of you who got siblings that's in your pockets, you are the one who has like 8 siblings or something. And for some of y'all, this could just be from one daddy. Nah, remember when I told y'all it's a secret coming out? Nah, for some of y'all, this secret don't have to be just about your mama. It could technically be about your daddy. You might find out, yeah, it was you, your sister, your brother, when your mama and daddy was together. But what you're gonna find out is when your mama and your daddy wasn't together, and shit, for some of y'all, even when they was, it was some other siblings that was produced. For some of y'all, you're gonna find out it's up to 5 other siblings. For some of y'all, it's only one, it's only two, maybe three. But like I said, for some of y'all, it's about 8, 9, 10, 11 of them. So when homeboy pass away, it's gonna be an interesting situation when it comes down to passing out checks, depending on how that shit roll out. Um, so yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm telling you now. So surprise, surprise, surprise and shit. Um, hate that you had to find out through a tarot reading, but I mean, I feel like somebody really is on some I'm trying to take this shit to my grave type shit with this death card and the two of swords right there. Like, and then two with the three of cups right there, I feel like your family might even know about this. Like the rest of your family know, but you don't know. Or you and your siblings don't know. Or for some of y'all, like your oldest two siblings know that there's another sibling out in the world or a possibility for another sibling. And for some of y'all might have grew up with the motherfucker in the neighborhood with you. But I feel like something might happen too that might come out. See, because in another deck, this Eight of Cups, right? That's back here with this father figure on it. This Eight of Cups, that has like a baby and an ancestor altar, ancestor tree, and things like that. So I feel like your bloodline definitely has been trying to get you to act right about something or to see something a certain way. It's time for you to start paying attention, boo. Because even if your family lying to you about it, like the family you can touch here on earth, your spiritual family not. See, look, confirmation. The storms will pass away, and I will still be here with you for good. Your energy heals me. And remember how I was saying earlier, the energy work that you're doing, the healing work that you're doing right now is healing others in your bloodline. Yeah, for some of you, you need to choose yourself. You need to stop putting, hey, boo, you need to stop putting other people before you. I mean, your kids is one thing, but shit, only you can put your children before yourself so much too, without them getting something from an empty cup, you know? Some of y'all need to practice better self-love and self-care techniques. Like, yeah, we get it, you gotta work. Yeah, we get it, you gotta get up early and you might go down late. But somewhere in your day-to-day life, even if it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, just to take a breath, a breather, sit out in the sun, get some fresh air for yourself, do that shit. Because and some of y'all water signs, y'all asses need to carry your behind to some water. I'm not talking about the shower. I'm not talking about a bath. Yes, I said take a spiritual bath and do that, but carry your behind to some fresh water. Go to the ocean. Go put your feet in the water. Ain't nobody telling you gotta get all the way in. Nobody is telling you gotta get all the way in, water signs. But shit, go rent a room and go stick your feet in the water. But some of y'all need to really get to some water signs. Like you need to refresh yourself and your energy. Um, and I really feel like, and I keep hearing moving water, so that pool thing might not be a thing. But if that's all you can do, your spirit's gonna work with you. If you can only stick by the house, then they gonna work with you. But for some of y'all really have been blocked a lot, and you need to get to some fresh water. You need to go stick your feet in the water and let the wind blow over you. And I'll take that notification as confirmation. I know y'all might not hear it because I got my earbud in, but yeah. For some of y'all, someone is definitely in deep regret over you, and we saw the Five of Cups down here. But someone is in deep regret over you because the Three of Cups was out there. They know they can't reconcile with you. You know, they would go back to just those beautiful memories if they could and stay there. Yeah, for some of you, this person is still cloudy cloudy brained about you, or has a cloudy mind when it comes to you in this situation, but they are trying to make a way back to you. Now it's up to you to use your intuition and discernment on whether you will accept this person back in your life. And for some of you, you are the person returning to someone else's life, and they have to do that with you. But I feel like give this person space and room to make that decision, and also give yourself room and space to make that decision as well, no matter what side of this you're on. We shouldn't be influenced by the outside world, just focus on us. For some of y'all, take that how you want to. For some of you, this person could be toxic as fuck still. Like, won't need nobody else, type shit. But I don't know, y'all. Like, I feel like that's an old energy you've grown from, you come out of. Like, this person can't gaslight you into thinking how you used to think when you were with them anymore. Like, they can't talk you out of your drawers no more. They can't talk you into the bed no more. They can't talk you into making a decision that goes against everything that your intuition, your body is telling you to. They can't do that no more. They can't get in your head anymore. For some of you, this is gonna bother the shit out of them. Protect yourself, because it could be to the point of violence. Um, for others of you, um, y'all let too many outside people influence y'all relationship when y'all work together, and that's what they mean by this. Both of y'all did it. I feel like it was equal on both sides. Like, you let your mamas, your sisters, your brothers, your friends get in between us. And what's fucked up is some of y'all had family members and friends who really secretly wanted your person, or wanted your person out of your life just so that they could get back to controlling you. Like, and that may be what's exposed soon. That may be what's exposed soon. For some of you, like, this person may send that message through your mother because they know it'll get back to you. Yeah, they're still infatuated with you. Can't get my eyes off your figure and the way you move. Yeah. Still very much so infatuated with you. Still in love with you. Still like how you look. Very much so sexually attracted to you. And for some of you, they got a whole ass person, but they are still addicted to you. Crazy, right? It says challenges are to overcome and bring us to a stronger bond. They're not supposed to break us apart. Yeah, so these are things that this person could definitely be saying to you, or you could be saying to them. Yeah, confirmation. Don't lose faith. Good things are ahead of us. I miss the old you. I miss us. Yeah. For some of you, if your ex has been on your mind a lot, it's because they might be talking about you, thinking about you, um, want to reach out to you. For some of you, they've been starting texts and stopping them, like completely wrote out a text and then deleted all that shit. For some of you, I'm hearing it's because someone was coming. So, like, if they're with someone, they were going to write a text to you, or if you're with someone, you were going to write a text to your ex. And because your current person walked into the room or got in the car, because I'm seeing both. I'm seeing walked into a room, walked, some of you, this person walked in the bathroom on you, like you was literally on the toilet taking a shit, or in the bathtub or whatever, and this person just walked in on you and you was trying to send a text message, or you were in the car and they shocked you by even getting in the car. You didn't think they was gonna come back to the car so quick, but something happened in the store. I don't know, whatever it is. Cause I'm channeling a whole lot. Like, my head is hurting. Like, for some of you, you are on this person's head so much, on this person's mind so much, and that goes back to that Eight of Swords we saw. You're on their mind so much that their head is hurting. Your head might even be hurting because they thinking about you so tough, and because they can't express it to you, they can't talk to you. is driving them insane. For some of you, it's driving you insane. Like your blood pressure has been high because you thinking about your past person and your current person might be driving you nuts, or vice versa, however it is. Um, for some of you, you're interested in someone else and you have a past person trying to come back around. You're focused on something else, something new, something better. Even if that something new, something better is just you, it's just working on you. At this moment, I think we should just be friends. So yeah, you're probably gonna friend zone the past person. For some of you, there's a current person that you're also gonna friend zone, because for some of you, I'm picking up that the current person may not even be ready for what you're ready for, if that makes sense. The past person damn sure isn't ready for what you're ready for, or else they wouldn't be in the past. Now for some of y'all, you are going to give a chance or try to get a chance out of the past person. How successful that will be, I don't know. Now, for others of you, there is a new person that is going to come into your sight. You have not seen them yet, you have not experienced them yet, but you are definitely going to have a huge crush on this person, and I feel like it's going to be mutual. Yeah, I feel like for some of you with this card, let's heal past trauma and solve inner conflicts. Now, if you go watch my most recent short on my YouTube channel, it's also on my TikTok as well. Now, I should have put it on my Instagram, but I'm not sure. Anyway, but it's here on YouTube. So go watch my most recent short. This card came out in that reading. So you could be one of the signs, or your person could be one of the signs that's mentioned in that reading. I feel like that message is also for you too. Yeah, because Pisces, I believe Pisces and I think Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio might have come out in that reading when I did it. And mind you, that reading was from a year ago. So oftentimes I will see things that don't happen until a year or 2 or 3 years ahead. So I'm telling you this now, but remember I told you earlier in the reading, like shit, what I'm saying now could happen a year from now. Same thing. Um, I feel like the new person would help you heal past conflicts, past traumas, just by how they love you, which would open you up to loving them in the way that they need as well. And I feel like it'll be very much so balanced. I feel like too, the reason why spirit may have had you in isolation or solo, or even back and forth between dating and then being solo, I feel like it's because like they really needed you to see what you wanted and what you didn't want, and to know that you had to experience both, right? So that's what happened. So you're able to see, for some of you, you're just nostalgic right now and you're just doing major introspection, because remember we did see the hermit card out there. So you might be taking a moment to look inward and seeing, well, damn, what can I fix about me? Where was I wrong in certain situations? And no, you may not be running back to people giving out apologies and things like that, and for some of you, you will. um Especially like if at some point you have to still have associations with these people, I feel like you might reach out. Or the next time they reach out to you, the correspondence will go a lot smoother. Um, but for others of you, you're looking back and you're being nostalgic through the lessons and the blessings. You're appreciating the experiences that you've gone through, and you're realizing how they've structured you, how they built you up until this point to be who you are right now. And even who you are moving forward, the person that you have mentally created in your mind to become. I feel like you're in a space now where you're appreciating all of the steps that it took for you to get there. And as well the people too. For some of you, I feel like your new person is going to be extremely patient. They're going to give you a lot of time to come out of that survival mode of being in a relationship. For some of you, you've never experienced a relationship where you weren't in survival mode. Um, or it's been a long time. For some of you, that is the reason why you're nostalgic about a particular ex, because at certain points of time with that ex, you were able to come out of survival mode. It wasn't fight or flight, it was ease, it was peace. Um, and I feel like you're looking for something like that again, just better. That's all. Um, for some of you, you are working on being your authentic self within relationships and not being who you think your person wants you to be, or who your person even tries to come to form you or make you conform into being. For some of you, you're very loud, boisterous, and you have a lot of energy. You move around a lot, and everybody isn't with that. But I feel like some of you may try and force your partners to be more active than what they really are. Um, it's okay to do things on your own. Um, and it's okay for both of y'all to be different. Of course, find balance in that, but don't try and force your person to be you, if that makes sense. Sorry for breaking your trust. For some of you, you may get an apology in May. Yeah, my love for you is unconditional. So it could be from one of these people who, confirmation. I would take back all those hurtful words I said to you. So I want to reach out for you now. Yeah. So for some of you, there is definitely someone who's going to come in and bring you an apology, or you're going to give an apology to. The apologies may be mutual as well. For some of you, you may have to be the catalyst, especially if you did the damage. You have to, I ain't even gonna lie to you, you're gonna have to reach out first. No matter how stubborn, no matter how much of an asshole you are or can be, you're gonna have to reach out first. You did it, you gotta heal it. You got to. Like, they not gonna come running back to the place where they were hurt. They are just not. Um, and for some of you, you need to take that lesson for yourself. Don't run back to the place where you were hurt. When these people circle the block and they trying to be hella flirty and this, that, and the other, shut that shit down. Shut that shit down. When they are inviting you to go a certain place and you feel in your gut that you shouldn't go, don't take your ass around there. Don't carry your behind around there. You don't need to go. For what? For what? For what? And you know them people don't like you. Why you going over there? Why you participating in that little ceremonies and graduate? No. Mm-mm. For what? You don't even like them. Hell, why you going? Why are we participating in some shit that ain't gonna benefit you? No. Now, for others of you, go ahead and accept this apology, because you already know that you want to be back around this person. Like, especially like if this is friends and family. And some of y'all asses need to stop ghosting people. Like, I get it, you going through some shit. You may not want to project that energy onto others, but shit, like, oh shit, because I have a conflict with this, but I'm gonna just say it because I'm having a conflict, but spirit keep pushing at it. Some of y'all are ghost people, and it hurts the people that you ghost. It does. It hurts the people that you ghost. um Sometimes you are ghosting people at the wrong time, and I know it's like it's a double-edged sword almost. um it's one of those moments of, I'll explain it like this because it's hard to put into words, kind of, but it's one of those moments of, if you want somebody to be there for you, you got to be there for them too. It's like that. For some of you, you're making the apology because some of y'all been acting hella wishy-washy. and people don't really know how to take you right now. And for some of y'all, fuck it, because they don't need to know how, you know what I'm saying, how you're moving or what you're moving or your motives behind it. Um, but for others of you, like if these are people that you want to keep in your life, like long term, you're gonna have to start adjusting your communication. You're gonna have to start getting better at your communication skills. All right, you don't want to talk today, say that. Say that. Say that. And be okay when that person doesn't want to talk to you. Um, like Nas, no, it doesn't have to be on some petty back and forth bullshit or whatever. But sometimes, like you might disappear on folks' water signs, and then you come back out of nowhere like everything is okay, and it's not. Um, for some of you, you do this with a significant other a lot. I'm hearing even in arguments. Here, closing messages for water signs, because I didn't mean for this to be so long. Yep. Relationship. And female. So be mindful of how you are treating people in your relationships, especially people you are dating. If you're not interested in that person, tell them off rip so you don't be in a long-term relationship for nothing. Um, if things aren't working out, don't stick with it for another year, another couple months, just because you think it might work out. And I'm not saying be a serial dater. I'm not saying be a serial, you know. Oh, this is not a word for fucking a serial marrier or whatever. Where you marrying and divorcing, one after the next. I ain't saying all of that either, but I ain't saying hit it and quit it either. But I mean, damn. Like you gonna have to like y'all's thing is really y'all have to really start tapping into y'all discernment and intuition, y'all. Like you gotta work on that. Some of y'all really have to tap in and get a better relationship, not only with your spirits and your ancestors. Some of y'all gonna have to rebuild that relationship. Excuse me, but you're gonna have to rebuild a relationship with yourself, this flesh self that you can touch and that higher self that's still sitting up there with God. um for some of you, you're definitely going to travel for work, and there is going to be a major gift behind that. For some of you, the gift is coming from an older gentleman, whether this is your boss or not. For some of you, something may be taken from you, so watch your purse, your wallet, your accounts, because it could cause a disastrous change in your living situation or finances. So watch your money. When you get your money in to pay the rent, pay that shit. When you get your money in to pay the bills, pay that shit immediately. Something weird may happen with your bank account or your banking, things like that. Somebody might take your money. For some of y'all, that's what's being exposed, is that your mother took your money. Um, for some of you, it's being exposed that your significant other took your money and has been making changes and moves outside of what y'all got going on behind your back. And that may leave you destitute. For some of y'all, you're the one that works. Like it could have been both of y'all may have worked at one time, and then you became like the main breadwinner, or you started making more than your person, and whatever, like maybe allowances or things that you gave them money to do. For some of y'all, you have been giving somebody money to pay your rent or to pay um your bills. Like I feel like this is your husband or your wife. For some of you, this is like you stay with like your parents, and like you may have been giving them money for the bills. You see what I'm saying? And you're not seeing any improvement in like the structure of the house. Like you've been telling them like they told you, oh, we need new windows. Okay, so I've been giving y'all $1,000 a month for what? Cause it's still drafty than a bitch in here. You know what I'm saying? Um Now for some of you, there is about to be an abrupt change because and somebody's gonna be upset with you because they feel like you're stealing from them. Um for some of y'all, you are moving out because you can't take the environment that you're in. For some of you, the environment that you're in, whether it's at work, home, whatever, it's medically toxic. It's making you sick. You're experiencing headaches, you're experiencing nausea, um, fatigue, drowsiness, things like that. Yes, there are, and no, I'm not a medical doctor. This is not a substitute for you going to get checked out by medical professionals, because please do. Medical and mental professionals, because they both work in tandem, and we need them. Shout out to the therapist. Um, some of you could be medical professionals too, but you might need to see one. Um, some of y'all are considering getting some type of plastic surgery. Stop thinking about that shit. Stop doing it. Stop. Just stop. 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 Do something else. You gotta do something else. You gonna have to work out something. Matter of fact, work out first and then see how you feel after 9 months. For some of y'all, it ain't even gonna take that long. It's only gonna take like 5 months. For you to see a difference, but you have to be consistent. Like some of you, you're not seeing the difference because you're not being consistent. You're not seeing change because you're not bringing it either. You're not putting effort into having it. Yeah, for some of y'all, you're definitely moving out. For some of you, um, shit, the environment with your parents or whoever you're living with could be really fucked up, or you want more for yourself. Like, um, yeah, some of you want more for yourself. Privileged lady here. For some of you, you want more for yourself, more for your children, more for your significant other, or your significant other wants this for you and them. You and your child. For some of you, you're moving because your house makes you sick. Your landlord hasn't been taking care of it. For some of you, there's something going on with the roof. I'm hearing there's something going on with your chimney, especially with this chimney sweep here. There is something going on. I'm hearing very loudly with black mold. You're having breathing issues. Some of y'all I have never had asthma, but you're gonna develop it, or you're gonna develop something similar to asthma, or it's going to be something that is gonna arise like bronchitis, something like that you've never been diagnosed before. Spirit is doing this not to punish you, but to get your attention, because these are the natural consequences and causes from your home being like this. And I feel like many of you, like if this is a house that you have been renting, even if this is your job, like you've spoken up about it, you may have even invested in getting like chemicals and treatments and things like that, trying to do your own solutions to it. But I feel like it's time to cut your losses. It's time to cut your losses and move forward, because there's something more abundant for you that's on the other side of this. Yeah, look, confirmation. If you move on and you move forward, like spirit gonna catch you however it goes. Yeah, many of you are concerned about the finances. Like, well, how am I gonna do this? Like, yeah, you telling me to buy a house, you telling me to go rent somewhere else, you telling me to go do this, do that, but where is this fortune coming from? Where is this money coming from? For some of you, just speak up. It's gonna come from your community. Everybody, family who done listen to this reading ain't fucked up. Ain't bad. You got good parents. You got good siblings. You got good friends around you who will put in the effort. Some of y'all might need to sign up for GoFundMe and tell people and be honest. Hey, X, Y, and Z is going on. Some of y'all might need to reach out to the news. Somebody of high honor. Some of y'all might need to talk to the owner. Some of y'all, you are dealing with the maintenance company and not even the owner, but you got the owner phone number and you haven't called the owner. Call the owner directly. Move around the middleman, because you're gonna get more out of moving around the middleman and going directly to the source. For some of y'all, there has been an appointment or something like that. Somebody has been giving you the runaround about money or a job, some type of finances, some shit. For some of y'all, even babysitting. Somebody's been giving you the runaround about babysitting, or your child's other parent hasn't been, I don't know. Well, for one, did you shut this person out? Like, cause for some of y'all, I'm picking up like, why they ain't messaging me? Why ain't they calling me? And da da da. And we got kids together and blase bleed, blase split. Did you push the motherfucker away? That's why. Did you completely shut them out? Did you I mean, did you act within high honor? Or did you act like an asshole? Yeah, some of y'all was trying to act like you was just this honorable, most loving person, and you were hell for that person, when they were in your life. Yeah, you was being the motherfucking false person, but you sitting up here expecting them to try and come back and work on this. Child, please. You know they ain't coming, right? You, like I said before, if you want something to work out, if you want to talk, you gonna have to reach out first. For some of you, this is your mother. For some of you, this is your child's mother. Something that ended, you know. Some of y'all, I'm hearing y'all about did all but kill the motherfucker. Shit. And was probably working on that too. Hell, my baby that damn show. Some of y'all might get a notification in the mail or a phone call that someone has passed away, and has left you a house, or someone has been locked up or will be locked up. This person could be older than you, especially if it's a woman. For some of you, you're finding out. Oh shit. Oh fuck. What did I just get into, Spirit? What did you just tell me, Lord? Some of y'all are going to find out. Somebody is going to send you a message in the mail, a text message from a random phone number telling you that someone unalived their own mother. That is the real reason why she died. For some of you, this is going to be about your mother. And I kind of get the sense that this already happened, if that makes sense. And if it did not, like for some of you, this could have happened during water signs. But like I'm picking up strong Pisces energy. So it could have happened in Pisces season. For some of you, you are a Pisces. Your mother is a Pisces. She may have passed away already. For others of you, she hasn't, but she will. And it could be something like malpractice. And somebody is going to get locked up for it. But I feel like you could get a payout from this. For some of you, that's what you've been waiting on. That's the message that you're getting in the mail, is the actual check finally. Confirmation with message here. Message, official person, main mail. For some of you, if you have an ex, then make sure to your ex's house instead of your house. Like if y'all were married at the time your mom passed away, or together, whatever. For some of you, July 22nd or July 21st could be significant. July 15th, July 30th could also be significant. July 14th, 25th, and 13th could be significant. So Cancer season. And I just saw July 11th and 35 and 30. So you could be 35, 30, 22. For some of you, when this occurred, you were anywhere between 1 and 35 when it happened, or when it does happen. Um, for some of you, you have to travel a distance to get to this house, to go to court. For some of you, this has been being investigated for quite some time. For some of you, up to a year. For others of you, up to 10 years, maybe even 20. And that's no exaggeration. I feel like this is something that's been ongoing. Even for some of you, if this is a custody battle, this has been ongoing. Now, some of you may not end up in the upright with this, and others of you will. For some of you, if you are a masculine, you may have to unexpectedly pay somebody. You may have to pay somebody. You may have to pay up. And I feel like whoever this person is may have already been on your mind anyway. And if you are a feminine, there is a masculine coming in who may be trying to offer you some type of money or may give you some type of money. Now, granted, it doesn't have to be an ex. Like I said, for some of y'all, this could be just a boss. This could be the man at the bank who you always see when you go up there to pull out your money or put your check in there. You know what I'm saying? Or put your money up. However, like it could be him and he's seen something come across his desk with your name on it and he called you. You know what I'm saying? Because he's familiar with you. And he tells you, hey, you know, you had such and such sitting up here. For some of y'all, wherever this is coming from, like the court may have only been able to get in contact with your banking institution. And that's where they sent this money. And I know it sounds weird or whatever, but it's going to be some weird shit like that. Um, where you might have to get in an Uber, get on a bus, get on a train. Some of y'all, this might be out of state. This might be out of state to go get this money. Again, for some of you, this is a contract outside of the state in which you live in. So you're getting a job somewhere else. Now, you may choose to go ahead and completely relocate to that place once you work there for a little while. For some of you, if this is like a traveling situation, like a traveling nurse, traveling medical tech, or whatever, some of you might be traveling lash techs, things like that, traveling nail techs. You travel, baby. You travel to get your coin. Some of you, you're content creators, or you should be content creators. Some of you live in tropical places, or you live in places where there's a lot of tourism. Some of you may need to start a small business of conducting tours for people. Um, Being kind of like an information station for tourists. For others of you, you're very talented when it comes to art or making like pretty things or making things pretty. For some of you, you're an event planner. For some of you, you may end up working for a bank or working for the courts in some way. Others of you, you may end up finally getting your documentation to be discharged from the military, or someone around you is. You might finally be getting military benefits, or you may be helping someone get military benefits. And once they finally get them, they're going to tear you off a little something. Um, Because I feel like this is a long time coming. This is definitely a masculine energy. For some of you, this is a father or an uncle, and he's finally getting his benefits. He's finally hit that age, or um, he's gone through all of like the red tape. For some of you, this is disability as well. This could be you or someone else. Like you've helped this person financially, or just helping them with paperwork, or just being a listening ear. But I feel like they're gonna look out for you. Yeah, they're gonna look out for you. Anyway, that's what I have for you, water signs. If you are just coming in, please catch the replay. I am going to make it public for you guys in just a bit. Um, if you would like to donate to the channel, my cash app is Poetic Purposes. It's the profile picture with the money in the hands, and it's all glittery and pink. If you look for me on Cash App, you can also hit my tip jar through my Beacons link, and you will find that below in the description box. You can also look there for my Printify shop, my Amazon storefront, my Pinterest, and so much more is available there as well. You can book with me through that route, um, and follow me on my socials. So that is my time. I thank you for yours, water signs, and you guys have a great rest of May, and I will holler at you later. Peace.